How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome back to some Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. There are 6 screenshots which have been recently leaked by VTNVIVI, a French gaming news-related website. Whether or not this means we're getting new gameplay soon, who knows? Let's take a look at the first screenshot, shall we? It appears to be an end-of-level sequence. A short while ago, we did get gameplay of a pirate-themed level, and there was a crate counter at the end of the level, you know, just like the original trilogy. I'd like to think once you finish the level and exit the place, well, technically before you exit the place, you will be prompted with 2 choices. Either replay the level, for let's say if you missed out on wumpas, or continue on to the next level. Okay, what's this with missing out on wumpas? Crates is one thing, but wumpas? Why are you putting emphasis on wumpas? I'll get to that shortly, and you'll understand why. People have already started making these arrows blank, you know, for meme purposes. Looking at the background, it seems to be a dinosaur-themed level. We got 2 screenshots, speaking of dinosaur. This one, which many people seem to think, it's a throwback to Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, a game which released on the PlayStation 1. Heck, it could be a reference to that, or it could just be a mere coincidence. Now what's cool to pay attention to here, the tally system. We did see a glimpse of the tally system when rapper Quavo had posted a story over on Instagram a while back. But now we have a clearer picture. There it is. There's your tally system. But wait a minute, Crash Bandicoot never had a tally system, at least going off the original trilogy. Yep, you are absolutely right about that. But it was confirmed that Crash 4 It's About Time would have 2 modes. I guess it's their way of updating the gameplay moving forward with the series. You know, to revolutionize the gameplay a bit. The first mode is called Modern, where you will have unlimited lives. However, going to the next screenshot of the same level, I believe, yeah, it appears to be the same level, 681 wumpas, yeah. There appears to be a death counter. If you die too many times in Modern mode, you won't be able to obtain a clear gem. Now that thing, just looking at the HUD, the death counter, it's gonna taunt us so bad. I can already feel it. By the way, looking at Crash's icon, I love it. It's cute, it's bubbly, it's adorable. So why a tally system? There was an interview with IGN and Toys for Bob. Let me bring up an interesting quote from IGN. But being true to that original trilogy also means the game flow. Players can switch between 2 modes, Modern and Retro, which changes how lives and Wumpa Fruit collection is cataloged. Wumpa will now actually go toward end-of-level goals, and can be used as another currency in both modes. But in Retro mode, players can still have a set number of lives, collect 100 Wumpa Fruit to gain a new life, and succeed or fail by those parameters. There's one thing I do not personally understand. In Retro mode, yes, you collect 100 Wumpas for a 1-up, just like the classic games. But do we still have to collect, for example, going back to this one, 681 Wumpas in Retro? If so, at a point you can no longer farm lives in this level, if you understand where I'm going with this. What's confusing? Both modes will have Wumpas as currency, this is what IGN stated. Modern mode, it's understandable. Unlimited lives, tally system, okay, we understand. Oh, just a wild guess to throw out there. Perhaps the currency. Wumpas, you know, for example, you can purchase skins. You can get the tubular skins, by the way, if you buy the game digitally. Unless looking at Retro, currency means 1-up, you know, lives. I don't know how the currency of Wumpas will work in Retro, if that's not the case. Here's the exact quote from design producer Lou Stutter. If you die, you're going to restart at a checkpoint in Modern mode, as simple as that. That means, okay, what do we then do with Wumpa? So what we've done is we've changed Wumpa collection to be part of that collection currency of collectibles, and of level rewards. Retro is actually retaining the lives and game over system from the original game. So wait a minute, if Retro is going to implement the classic system, then does that mean if we die too many times in Retro, we don't get a clear gem? Well, yes, according to Toys for Bob, it was confirmed as well. Whether or not we'll have a second clear gem, say, for breaking all crates, who knows? What I can say at least, collecting wumpas will be easier because you can no longer spin them away, just looking at the pirate-themed gameplay. Logically, if you have a tally system, you don't want to lose those wumpas, right? It's just gonna be sad in the end. Alright, going back to this screenshot, there appears to be 2 blue crates in the background, unless the lighting of this level is making us all confused with iron crates. I mean, those could be crates with other properties. Going back to the pirate-themed gameplay, there's a flame-throwing crate. You have to wait for the flames to stop, you break it, and you get wumpa. Moving on to the screenshot icy level. There's nothing new apart from the now visible HUD. 8 deaths already. If this is like mid-gameplay, you know, mid-part of the level, okay, maybe it's understandable. But if this is close to the beginning, then 8 deaths is already a lot. So it goes to show how modern will still be challenging. Looking at this one, it's the same level. We have Kupunawa. There's one little thing we can notice. The red exclamation crate. Why red? Well, all I can say, going back to the B-roll footage of this level, you notice red ghosted crates. I guess it's to activate those types of crates. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my guess right now. The last screenshot, we got Cortex in the same exact level. I love how the wumpas have irregular shapes. It brings new life to the fruit. Now you gotta wonder, how exactly did Cortex make it across? There's nothing underneath the wumpas. Unless there's supposed to be enemies on screen where you can morph them into either bouncy or static platforms, going back to the trailer. I mean, it could be that. Maybe the player accidentally killed those enemies, and you can no longer walk across. Well, I mean, technically you're moving from left to right, so how exactly did he make his way across? From the top? Even if so, how are we supposed to get these wumpas? Right here. So, anyway. With that said, folks, this is it for the video. If you have any questions, your own theories, leave it all in the comments section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.